Hey everyone, welcome back to this accent series. Today we're going to cover the American accent. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm going to try to talk only in an American accent for this video, just to give you more of an example of how it sounds. Probably quite obvious how it sounds, because it's quite a popular accent. Basically every Hollywood movie has this accent, so not very rare, but anyway. This is general American, so how most people speak in America. Let's get started. Okay, so the first sound that is very distinct, if you compare it to the British accent, for example, would be the R sound. Because in British English, the R really is not pronounced at all. Like you don't pronounce it. Maybe the start of the word you'd pronounce it, but most of the time you don't. So say, for example, you say harder, you have this sound. Or worker, or tour. In British English, this would sound something like worker, harder, tour. So we have this very strong sound. So we do pronounce the R sound in American English, which is very important to do. Okay, so the next really important sound is the T sound. So at the start of the word, it sounds exactly the same as it would be in an English accent. For example, try, tight, teach. It's the same word. It's the same sound as you would hear in a normal British accent. But when it's in the middle of a word, we tend to make it sound like a D. So for example, in British English, you would say little. In American English, you would say little. So it sounds like a D sound. So sometimes this can make some words a little hard to pronounce. For example, the past tense of edit. Edited. It's like 3 D's in a row, which is quite hard to pronounce sometimes. Edited it. I edited it. It's quite a hard thing to say. So another good example of this, the T being sounded like a D sound, is water in the British English accent, and water. Give me some water. Okay, so next we have the A sound in words like cat or mat. For example, in a British English accent, it would sound like mat, cat. In American English, it's mat. It's mat, mat. So there's a slight difference here. It's not exactly the same. So next we have the ah sound, which is found in words like awesome or talk or saw. This is very different to the English accent. For example, you would say awesome, talk, saw. Instead of saw, it's saw. I saw. It's awesome. So this is a very big difference. Alright, next we have the O sound. There are some vowels that have some small difference, which isn't actually that important to know. For example, no, go, no, go, no, no, no. Slight difference, not really that important to know, but it is there. So that's pretty much it for the sound differences, I believe, if I'm not missing anything. Of course, if you want to understand or talk in an American accent, you have to use the American vocabulary, because we use, I say we, I'm actually British, I'm just doing an American accent, but in America they use lots of different words that people in England do not use. For example, in England you would say path, and in America we would say sidewalk. So the place you walk next to the road is a sidewalk, it's not a path. And the thing you put in a baby's mouth is a pacifier, it's not a dummy. And the thing that a baby wears to help them go to the toilet is a diaper, it's not a nappy. And of course there's other things like apartment. We wouldn't say a flat. That's kind of weird to say. And there's other things like chips, or potato chips, or crisps in England, because chips are very different. They're like thick fries in England. Alright, that's all for this video. This was kind of weird to do an American accent. I'm not really an actor, so I probably made a few mistakes there. But anyway, let me know if you found this useful, and I'll see you guys next time.